Hello and welcome. You are in Sea Glass with Tarot, formerly known as Oracle Insight. Today's reading, I am looking at the Sagittarius full moon, what the potentials are for you during that time. So the thumbnail shows 3 moon images. So you can select which of those you would like to look into. And the timestamps will be in the description, so once you've decided which one or ones you're interested in, you can go through to that timestamp and I shall be there to do your reading. Hello and welcome to those of you who selected that first image of the moon. So we'll just go ahead and see what we've got here. Okay, you've got Venus in love. This one you have your higher self. And this one, imagine. Okay. I'm getting a strong sense of self-love here with these cards. Venus, love, your higher self. I'm drawn to the heart here that's showing. That's like, it's radiating out. So I think this is giving me the idea that you have, whether it's from this Sagittarius, whether it's from the Sagittarius full moon or whether you've actually been moving into this kind of feeling, you're getting a stronger sense of your own self-worth. I'm getting from this actually. I love that. You've got Venus and love, and that's Venus has got a lot to do with what you appreciate in life, what you value. Love, definitely. But given this higher self image card here, that's giving me more the vibe of internal self-love, that kind of relationship between yourself and yourself, as opposed to you connecting outside of yourself with someone else. Now, this Imagine card, that's giving me a sense of purity here with that blue. And I think because if you can see this image, there's this line connecting between this person and the moon. So I think this is you coming to grips, getting a handle of your internal emotions. And I think from that and this clarity that you've been able to achieve, it's like a cleansing of sorts, whether it's, as I said, whether it's from the energies of Sagittarius full moon. And I wouldn't be surprised that would be the case actually, because Sagittarius is dealing with higher wisdom, higher knowledge, this integrity of knowledge. And I think this is you coming to understand something about yourself, and something in such a way, I suppose, that gives you a clearer understanding of the best of yourself. Yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. I love that. Okay. All right, let's have a look. That's what I'm getting from these oracle cards. Let's go ahead and have a look at the tarot and see what further details we can get with regards to this. Thank you. For moon image number 1, please. Further information. So those cards were kind of juggling a bit in my hand. So I'm thinking that you've had to juggle, internal, external influences in such a way that now, so I've got a grip on the cards now. So I'm thinking it's about you moving from a stage of having to juggle or go back and forth between that security that you would feel with regards to yourself, and then maybe moving into a period of uncertainty, as we do. Sometimes we're feeling really good about ourselves, and then sometimes we don't. It's just the way it is. Okay, now, first one, you've got Chariot card there. I kind of look at that Chariot and it looks to me like it's, because I've just placed it there, not intentionally, but it's just where it went. And so it has that, it kind of has a similar depiction to that higher self card. So I think it's you connecting with your higher self in such a way that you're actually more certain about where you're going in life. Because you can see here with the Chariot, he's not holding any reins. So this is more, instead of this being like a physical control, it's more like an emotional, and I'm going to say emotional because of the heart that's showing there, more of an emotional control with regards to how you direct yourself moving forward in life. Okay. Yeah, because you would have been, I think you would have been going back and forth between feeling some kind of uncertainty, troubling thoughts. You know, when your thoughts are running away with you with this Imagine card, then sometimes when that happens, your emotions get out of whack, and then before you know it, you've gone down a track that it's just not good for you, is it? So, okay, one last card, please, for this reading. Let's have one more card, please. Okay, Magician. Oh, look at that. Love that. Okay, so let's just see what we've got here. So, where were we? Well, I want to leave that there because it just flows very nicely with the higher self card. Okay, look. Got that. Yeah, I'm getting a real sense here that in the past, the directions or your direction in life, or how you have directed your movement in life has been turbulent. You know, you've got the Five of Wands here, which is conflicting energy sometimes. This can be externally or internally. See how that fits with yourself. But even if it is externally, it's still going to affect how you're feeling internally, isn't it? So this is about what has previously been something that you've had to deal with the Five of Wands and also the Nine of Swords. And it's interesting that it flanks the Chariot because this kind of speaks to me about, I can't remember if I said this before, but the way you moved forward with choices or decision making, it's been from a very reactive place where things aren't going right, or it's not going the way that you would like it to go. It's been a bit troubling, and therefore it troubles what you're thinking. You're imagining the worst here with that Imagine card, and then you find you're at a standstill. There's no development, maybe, because the Chariot in this card here, the Chariot's not actually moving, is it? It's stationary. And so that could also speak to the fact that maybe you had reached a stage in your life where you did find yourself in a bit of a rut, in a bit of a standstill kind of place where it was all just too much, and it was quite overwhelming with this Nine of Swords here. And even though you wanted to move forward with this Knight of Wands, it kind of felt that maybe you were just moving in the wrong direction, just looking at the way the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is facing backwards. It may have felt that you just weren't moving forward in life the way that you would like to. And the way that you know that you're totally capable of. But I think there were lots of, there may have been a few self-worth issues maybe with this heart here, this love of self, which is what I'm actually seeing in the card. There may have been some conflicting energies with regards to this, which was making it difficult for you to access that, and then therefore to receive guidance from your higher self, which is very much, like I said, the way that Chariot is there, it does kind of feel to me that that Chariot is your higher self that's wanting to move you forward, but there was too much of this challenging energy going on here, whether it's externally or internally with the Nine of Swords. And in fact, let's just say it's both. You would have felt those troubles externally, and then of course it would have come through and manifested more internally with the Nine of Swords, imagination running away with you, as I said, and it would have been interfering with that sense of what do you value in life to move forward with? What are the things that you would like to deepen, enjoy, find pleasure in life? So yeah, that is interesting, and it's fabulous too, because I can see here with the Chariot there is that sense of moving forward. You just had to get past these blocks here, which I feel that I kind of feel like you've actually been doing that anyway, and maybe with the full moon in Sagittarius there's going to be like this blasting through some kind of barriers that you may have had, because Sagittarius is about expansion. It's about, you know, pushing or expanding past maybe limited thinking in a way. It's about seeing the bigger picture and not just getting caught up in the details. So I feel that that's the energy that you've moved past now with this Sagittarius full moon. And then of course you've got the Magician, and the Magician is about that creation of what it is that you want, what it is that you enjoy. And I feel that's because you've got this clarity in your thoughts coming through here, this connection with the clarity in thoughts coming through in this emotional strength. There's a certain control that you've gained now. You've mastered a certain level with the Magician, and through that mastery you're able to channel this energy, just like this Magician is doing here. It's like connecting above with below, and there's more of a directed flow that's going on here, not like here with the Five of Wands where it's a little bit chaotic. It's a lot more intentional. And so that's what I see. I see that you're really coming into a space of alignment, I think. And that alignment's going to allow you more connection with what you find important, what you value in life. You'll be able to express it in such a way that you can bring something from your imagination, from your heart. Okay, so that's the electro and that's the magnetic. So the mind is the electro and the heart is the magnetic. So you're doing some kind of electromagnetic concentrated manifestation in a way that, you know, you're able to enjoy life a lot more. So, oh, I love that, don't you? That sounds fantastic to me. Perfect. All right then, so moon image number 1, this was your reading. Thanks for being with me here today. I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Take care. Okay, hello and welcome. So you have selected the second moon image, so we're going to go ahead and see what you've got. Interestingly enough, I had only intended one card for each of these decks, but for 2 of these you've actually received 2. So interesting. Group number 2, you've got 2 cards from that deck and 2 cards from this one. So all right then, let's just move along. Okay, you've got lunar eclipse and change. Straight away I'm drawn to the fact that these eyes, they're like eye sockets there, but I think it's seeing, are those stars in there? It's like connecting with the stars in some way. Okay. All right then, let's just leave this here. Go ahead and see what else we've got. Conflict, number 4. Stormy weather, challenging situations maybe. Okay. Next one. Oh, well look, you've got milestone. So that's more uplifting, isn't it? So that's lovely. Number 6, milestones. Bright light here. Maybe there's something to do with those stars. Seeing the stars in your eyes. Okay. All right then, next card, building blocks, 28. Oh, that light. Oh well, we'll do our best. Building blocks. Pieces coming together here with this image. Pieces falling into place, blocks falling into place. Building something maybe. I don't like how this, I've just noticed there's a little bit of a, didn't look, my hand kept touching it, and so I thought to myself, I need to fix that. So, okay. So building blocks. Oh, some adjustments. Some adjustments are required. Look at that, having to adjust this setting here. Okay, very interesting. And then exchanging gifts. I was thinking 27 is number 9. Oh, and that's 28, so that's 9, 10. Bit of progression happening. Okay. I'm drawn to the conflict. So I'm seeing that through some conflict, you've been able to grow something. You've been able to develop something within yourself, probably. But given the milestone in exchanging gifts, I think this is actually talking to some kind of external factor as well. And the lunar eclipse and change. All right, so from that, I'm getting that whatever conflict, whatever difficulties you may have been experiencing here, there seems to be a breakthrough. There seems to be a rebuilding of a situation, an experience that may have started off very difficult and challenging, and it may have felt like things were falling apart, but it seems like you have traversed that difficulty, and on the other side of that, you've achieved a milestone. And this is about some kind of congratulatory something to do with this difficulty that you may have been experiencing. And I see from that there might be some, with exchanging gifts, there might be some kind of reward coming in, some kind of prize. And that with the trophy, that looks like a prize, like a winning trophy, some kind of, what is the word for this? Well, prize. Yeah, that fits perfectly. You've got some kind of prize coming in for some kind of experience you've had to go through, which was very difficult. Now, with the lunar eclipse and change, that's quite heavy energies or serious energies. Lunar eclipses can certainly have the influence of changing something in your life in a significant way. Oh, okay. And so with this full moon, given that full moons are about there is an illumination. Okay, illumination. I think that's what I'm looking for. So, oh, and look, illumination. I'm just thinking about the light here in that milestone card. That bright light, I'm thinking about the stars I was mentioning coming through in that image there with the eye sockets. So there is some kind of illumination that is achieved. I'm feeling like it does have like a direct correlation with the full moon energies. that's going to bring in this energy of completion. Some kind of job well done. A job well done here with this milestone. That number 6, I mean, that's about balance. This is about, it's a number 4, so I'm getting the feeling that you were just trying to find that solid footing in very turbulent waters. And of course, water, you're not able to stand on water, so it was like you were at the mercy of these changing and turbulent tides here. And I think there's something about letting something go here with just the way these blocks. I'm just looking at how these blocks, in one way, it's like it's coming to form a more solid picture. In another way, it's kind of like they're disappearing as well. So I think there's certainly been a lot of letting go of things in order to build something. And I think maybe you've actually come into an ability to play with your energy in such a way that you're able to draw the energy in and then direct it outwards. You can actually create something a lot better for yourself. Okay, well, that's what I'm getting from those cards. So let's see if we can get some further clarification here. Thank you. For moon image number 2. What else can we know about this message, please, Spirit? Let's have a look. 2, 2. So harmony. There's with the 2 energies, I'm thinking of harmony. Things coming into harmony, things coming into balance. Able to build something because a balance has been reached. And an exchange is to do with, you've got to be able to exchange with at least 2 factors, haven't you? It's right there under the conflict, so moving from an experience of conflict, you can definitely see that. Okay. Moon card. 3 of Wands. 10 of Swords there. Okay, and one more card, I'm thinking. I'm just looking at that moon. I mean, with lunar eclipse and change in the moon, so that's, we're talking about the Sagittarius full moon. And so the moon energy is coming up repeatedly in this particular reading. You've got image of the moon there, and its reference here, as well as this being a full moon reading. So we're talking about things that are the emotions. It can be about the body as well. It can be about something that's hidden, that's not quite seen. And I think with the lunar eclipse and change, with lunar eclipses, it is about things that you don't actually see coming. It's not something that you would typically get the message on or the notes on beforehand about this is what's going to happen. Oh yeah, what's that? Okay, justice. All right, exchanging gifts. Exchange of energy between 2 things, the balancing of something with the justice. You're moving on. There's some kind of movement here, and I think this is going away from conflict towards something that is a lot more expansive here. I love the 3 of Wands connecting with the building blocks. That is about creating something more, developing something that you're going to be able to receive so much more from. That kind of connects with the exchanging gifts as well, because with exchanging gifts, it's about energy flows out and then it comes back to you. This has not been an easy process to go through here with all these moons in this reading. I think you've not always been very clear about what you should do, how you should do it, when you should do it. And I think that's created a lot of internal conflict with the emotions. The water also represents the emotions here. I think this is about recognizing that those turbulence are a thing of the past, that you're now moving, you've already moved through it. I think this is more about you know, moving further away from it. That's what I'm seeing here. I mean, that expansion with the 3, with the building blocks, and I think this is very much in line with the milestone as well. So that's a great thing. And yeah, with the 10 of Swords, we're talking about let's have a look. 10 of Swords. That's very much about something that's finishing, done and dusted. Yeah, this turbulence, this conflict here, the Sagittarius full moon really signals an end to that. And it's a change that I'm just thinking, oh, for some of you, I just saw the 43 and I just thought 7 years. That could have, well, that's a very extensive, long time, but maybe for some of you it has been 7 years. It's been a long, hard and arduous journey. I mean, 7 years, 7 months. I'm just drawn to the 7, so if that fits, then great. If not, never mind, you can leave that. But there's water here too. So this is, and can you see how that water looks to be a lot more still, doesn't it, than this conflict card and that those turbulent waters there. So yeah, that's very much about having reached a stage now where things are a lot calmer for you. You've actually moved through this troubling time, not always knowing, you know, what's happening, but you've just kept going. I see you have kept going. And I think this is where this milestone, this reward, this achievement comes in. It's whatever you've had to persevere through. It's like now there's some kind of gift that's coming in for you that acknowledges the efforts that you've put into something, and the how you've actually had to rebuild something here with the building blocks. And that effort from here with the Justice card, I see this as with the scales, rebalancing of the scales. Let me have a look at this exchanging gifts card. I'm kind of seeing the way her arms are placed. It's a little bit like that tilt happening, like, yeah, it's a giving and receiving. So I think you've given enough and you're about to receive something. That's what I'm seeing here. That's the message I'm getting from that. Oh, lovely. And I like that it's in this this box. It could be a surprise. For some of you, it's an award that you're aware of because of some kind of goal you've been working towards, but for some of you it is something that you don't actually see coming, and I think it's going to be a great surprise, and it's going to allow a rebalancing of energies here, just like with the exchanging of gifts. So things are a lot calmer for you. Oh, that's wonderful, because the lunar eclipse energies they're not easy energies. They're difficult ones. And the fact that you've managed to deal with these energies in such a way that now you've found some balance and some stillness here, some peace. And with that, like I said, you've got something solid to build further upon. I think that's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So good stuff. Moon number 2, this has been your reading. I hope this has helped you in some way, and I look forward to seeing you in another one. Take care. Okay, welcome to those of you who selected the 3rd moon image. This is your reading. So let's have a look at what cards we have. Part of fortune and increase. I'm drawn to the number 45, Sagittarius in the natural zodiac. That falls in, Sagittarius falls in house number 9. So 4 and 5 equals 9. So I find that interesting. The increase is also an energy that I would attribute to Jupiter, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Oops, went the wrong way, but all right, all that glitters all that glitters. I think this is the meaning of this card. All that glitters isn't gold or something of that kind, but I'm not getting that from here, especially with the part of fortune with increase. That is talking about something positive, and I'm seeing this mountain, this huge pile of gold here. So I am thinking, and interestingly, I turned over and it was upside down, and I don't have those cards in reverse in the deck, so that is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to take that as not what the original, what the meaning as per the book might be, but that it actually points to some kind of significant increase in wealth. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, victim mentality, consciousness, number 7. All right. Interesting that all that glitters is number 16. So 16 reduces down to the number 7. So you've got 2 7s there. And this one, number 5, you've got events, travel. Travel speaks to movement. So movement away from victim mentality, that movement has resulted in, oops, drop the card, just a sec. I think this is pointing to a movement of emotions, energy, that like with this, I'm seeing it as how this painting here on the wall, now theoretically it should just be still, right? There's no movement. So it could be to do with trapped energies that are now flowing. And in that flowing, in that movement, like with the travel card, because travel is about movement somewhere, whether it's for holiday, maybe it's a relocation. This can be relocation as well, but there is a movement from something that's stationary, something that's still, to something that is flowing. And given that this card, all that glitters isn't gold, so maybe there's something to do with cleaning out false perceptions here. And of course with the victim mentality, that works very well. Just seeing the true value of something, maybe. So with the victim mentality, I mean, seeing the truth in the generosity that's around you, the positivity that's around you, that's an immediate kind of reading or interpretation for that card. But with all that glitters, I think it can also be being able to identify the worth in something, the truth in something. That is similar, but that's what came to mind. So there we go. All right then. And so movement in your wealth, increase in wealth. It's starting to flow. If it had been stagnant previously, this part of fortune, working with the Sagittarius full moon, is speaking to a flow, a breaking of a dam, so to speak, where things the doors may have been closed before, but now they're opening up, and the movement with the travel is there for the purpose of the flowing more readily flowing income, wealth. I'm thinking specifically to do with money, actually, with here. But fortune can be however you see it, whatever it is that you value in life. But for me specifically, I'm picking up on actual monetary gain there. Okay, super duper. Oh, and of course Sagittarius is about travel. Well, the 9th house is to do with travel. So some of you, maybe the increase, the fortuitous experience here is that you're actually going to be able to travel somewhere, seeing the water there, waterfall. Maybe it's somewhere that has waterfalls. Maybe you're interested in doing that. Now I'm drawn to the books, which is very Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about knowledge. And also the hourglass there, divine timing. The books are opening up now. The knowledge is becoming, whatever secret is within these books, that they're now being given to you. You're actually able to access them now. And so maybe, now I've just seen you actually walk through that door. That door It's like you've left the suitcase outside and you've gone through some kind of portal. That's what I've just seen. Okay. Oh wow, that's fabulous. That's so interesting. And so you're able to get somewhere that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get some tarot for moon image number 3, please. What messages can we get for moon image number 3, please? Oh, look, the Fool straight away. Oh, wow. Fantastic. New start there. Oh, fantastic. Gold. I'm looking at that yellow and seeing there's like that energy of the gold there. Bright. Shine. Oh. That 8 of Wands, that talks to speed. Oh, and 8 of Wands can also, I could see that as travel as well. Air travel, given that you can see those wands in the air. So some of you, yeah, you're traveling. Wow, look, sun. That's really positive energy. Goodness me. I think with some of you, this may have been manifestation blocks. I think this is about, for some of you, it's about how you were really doubting, I think, that this was possible. Whatever's going to come to pass, whatever kind of manifestation's happening, it's something that you didn't quite believe for yourself. We're talking about travel, there's the sun, so somewhere sunny, tropical, with the waterfall there. Oh wow, look, 6 of Wands. So this is some kind of successful achievement in something. There's a certain level of visibility here. Oh, for someone, it feels like they're going to like scale a mountain, traveling, achieving some kind of notoriety here in a good way, some kind of accolade for having, and I'm just seeing the Fool card on the mountain here. Oh, I don't know. See how that fits, if that fits at all. Otherwise, yeah, leave that behind. But there does seem to be some kind of successful completion of having traversed a mountain of some sort, literally or figuratively. Okay. Yes, where were we? Oh, all right then, one more card. Okay, I've got 2. All right. Let's go with 2. Let's see. 4 of Swords. In your dreams, something in your dreams. Some kind of travel plans, some kind of, the High Priestess. This would be like some kind of, I'm thinking of some kind of intuitive, but then I'm thinking of dreams. There's something about dreams here with that 4 of Swords. Let's have a look. Stained glass window. Oh, you know what? That's very similar to the, that has the same effect as the moon images that, you know, the stained glass effect on the thumbnail. Okay, so this is definitely a dream coming true then. You are being gifted something through the materializing of a dream. And with the High Priestess, this is about your intuitive understanding of this. Understanding. There's a scroll there. There's the books there. Oh, okay. There's something to do with the learning, attainment of knowledge in something. And because of that, you're able to realize the dream come true. Oh, okay. How does that work? I don't know. You'll have to tell me, group number 3, but that's what I'm seeing. There's some kind of dream coming true, attainment of some kind of knowledge. There's the books there, Sagittarius, full moon. We're talking about illumination of something, being able to travel, being able to move. You've got a mountain of gold here. There's wealth coming in. It brings you a new start. And it's happening fast too, and which would suit Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. I'm just getting the sense of speed and strength. And oh, you've got 2 depictions of horses here. You are being carried along. You're being supported. And I think with the white here, this is talking about spiritual guidance, spiritual support. And there's another white animal. There's purity. Maybe it's spirit guides. I'm not sure, but I think there's a sense of being supported and carried along on this. From child to man, child to adult. There's a growth. There's a huge growth here. Look. It's all grown up. He's achieved something. There's a maturity. There's a level of maturity here. And the sunflowers change to this green laurel here, which we also see on the wands, which he's holding. So in this picture, he's holding the cloak, that flag, and in this picture, he's wearing it. So, oh my goodness, this is, what have we got here then? So we've got some kind of significant growth that results in some accolade, there's some acknowledgement, there is some kind of graduation of sorts. If it's to do with study, that fits very well here with the books. The timing is now for that to be achieved. It's a dream come true for you, for certain. It opens doors for you in a way that you've never had happen before, given that you've walked through those doors already. And you've just left all your luggage behind. You've left all the baggage from the past. You've left the baggage from this victim mentality behind. And you've only taken yourself through. Like here, you've left all the baggage. Look, this child here, and nothing on, and then goes through and then creates his own adornment here with the Six of Wands. Oh my goodness, that's so fabulous. So I suppose that first card that we turned around, Part of Fortune, is really essentially the energy of this reading. There is some kind of beneficial change that's happening for you, group number 3. Moon image number 3, new start, coming in fast, just happy days, just a phenomenal amount of growth and the ability to travel the world, whether it's figuratively or, well, no, I would say that is something that you can actually physically achieve now. I feel like there's something more in this High Priestess. What is it? High Priestess, what are you trying to tell me? I'm getting from this that it's, okay, what I've got from this right now is that it's not just about the theory of things. If you have gained some kind of knowledge, like it would suggest, given with the Sagittarius energy, with ninth house, oh my goodness, ninth house learning, with the High Priestess showing up, it's telling me that this is not just about the theory. This is about your intuitive growth. This is about a deeper understanding that you have within you, that you have connected with here with the Four of Swords in a very regenerative, I'm getting the word regenerative, or this is connecting with your intuitions more in a very profound way. Addition, oh, okay, now I'm getting it. It's like, remember how I was saying that the horses are supporting this child and this man. They're being guided. They're being, this purity here, this energy, it's the High Priestess. So even though whatever you've achieved, you have certainly had to work through the swords, the thoughts, like the knowledge. You've gained a level of knowledge here. It's being carried along to success. And I'm talking about future as well. There is this success here. But given that it's a High Priestess and having access to that, that is moving into the future, being supported by your intuition and you being able to actively access that profound knowledge now. Oh my goodness. Okay, got it. Okay, moon image number 3. This has been your reading. I do hope that you've been able to gain something beneficial from it. If you have, please consider liking and subscribing. Take care, and I'll see you again.